I think the big ones are, always ask yourself, question everything, right? Question everything. What is your edge? At any point, what is your edge? Look at your portfolio constantly and say, if I had cash today, would I create the same portfolio? Would I be better off, in cash today as opposed to having this portfolio? Question everything. It doesn't mean that you have to be like hyperkinetic in taking action, but I don't think it's a bad thing to be hyperkinetic in running through all the scenarios, in really, questioning everything and not getting complacent. For me, I'm operating on my own. I have a nice network of contacts that I utilize to run your ideas off of. But the risk in those relationships, whether they're inside your firm or outside, is it does lend itself to groupthink. Being alone can be a tremendous advantage in that, but you also have to really ensure that there's somebody questioning you, and at some point you have to look at it and say, well, who do you respect more than yourself? And so you should be the one that is the hardest on yourself, and really run through things over and over again and just say, what would it look like if I was on the other side of this position? Would I rather be on the other side of this position than on the side that I'm on? And just questioning everything. And so that I think is the thing that I try to do in terms of a trait where it's really looking at and saying, okay, do I, because I am certain that there are factors that I'm overweighting inappropriately in my thesis. There are factors that I'm underweight, or risks that I'm underweighting, inappropriately in my thesis. And you hope that you've done enough of a job at screening out the really bad ideas so that the things that you are getting wrong aren't going to kill you. But if you go into it with the assumption of, I will never be perfect, I will never know everything, I am always getting, every single moment of every single day, I am making mistakes and I'm getting things wrong. And it's my hope that I've managed enough things right and screened out, it's a process, the way things get in the portfolio is typically a process of elimination. It's, if you can't find you look for reasons to not be in the position. And if you've gone through your research and you haven't really come up with any good reasons to not be in the position, well, then I guess it's okay to be in the position, at least for a while, until you keep doing more research and get excited about it. But the most dangerous place to be is when you're really excited about your positions. That's where you get complacent. It's good to be afraid, and it's good to be paranoid, and that is especially running a lean shop. I rely extensively on paranoia as a motivational factor.